Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Torrance Hill, and welcome to the Production Prism. And today we're going to be talking about negotiations with clients. We're going to highlight things such as the budget, when to ask for the budget, when you should receive the budget, and also just relationships. On today's episode, my guest is Jaylin Powell. Jaylin, introduce yourself.
So my name is Jaylin Powell, of course. From Raleigh, North Carolina. I am
Whole lot of things.
Yeah, I'm a lot of things. I'm not gonna give myself cinematographer title yet. I'm getting there. I'm a videographer. That's a personal thing. I'm not there yet. It's a couple things I want to get under my belt before I call myself cinematographer. But I edit as well. Do a little bit of, what else do I do? Yeah, I do it all. I just put it that way. I'm just a creative. That's the best way to explain it. But yeah, I'm happy to be here, and I work with Torrance a lot, and he's awesome. So
cool. All right, so we're gonna talk about negotiation. So, like, I've been on Instagram, YouTube, like I've been seeing stuff where people are like, talking about the clients, the budgets. I mean, even we talk about it, like in passing. Like we be joking about it, or we be like, yo, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about like a tough deal. Like one of those times where you're in a negotiation and it almost fell apart. But like how did you save it?
Sorry. Still getting over it. I just got a lingering cough a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think the main thing when like it comes to negotiation, I can't think of like one instance because there's just so many where I feel like you go through this almost every time. It's rare that you come into contact with a client who is just like, oh, this is great. Like, So, I mean, you ask the question one more time.
Yeah. So, I mean, like what you're saying is, like, just tell me about a time where you were in a negotiation, you felt like maybe it's going to fall apart, or even like that feeling like, I don't know if they're going to rock with this budget, but like, how did you save it and end up getting that contract?
I think, like I said, I can't even think of one instance. It's literally like every day.
Yeah.
But the main thing when like considering like actually getting a contract signed and getting a deal done is, I don't want to say compromising, but making adjustments. Whether that's the budget, that's the scope of work you're doing, that's how long you're gonna be. Like it's just all types of things that tie into finally getting a deal done. And I think the relationship you have with whoever that decision maker is super important. Even if you're just meeting them for the first time and just kind of starting conversation, it's like, all right, let this not just be about money at the end of the day. Like, cause like at the end of the day, we trying to get paid and you're doing a service for them, but it doesn't hurt to, do your prior research. Like, does this person have family? Wish them happy holiday. Talk about stuff outside of what just this job is that you are hoping to do. That way you have like common ground in a way where it's just not like,
I'm trying to get this money.
Like at the end of the day, like it's not just about the money because there's several people who do what we do, but I think that's something that's helped me is my personality and trying not to just lean on like the skill or what, because I'm all right at what I do. I'm not the best. Like there's several people who I think do a really good job and could get the job. But I think what has helped me with clients and getting to where I'm at today is the relationship that I built throughout the entire process.
Yeah.
And I would just say, when it comes to negotiating specifically is, like I said, making those adjustments. If, let's say you trying to bid at $4,000 for whatever project it is and their budget's $2,500. Okay, well, maybe we can't do the social media reels for you, or maybe we can't do a pre-light day, or we come in early so we can spend less time on the shoot day. Like maybe that shoot day just got to be longer. So, I mean, those are just examples I would say of adjustments I make when it comes to like negotiating and stuff.
No, I feel that. I feel that. Move your mic just a little bit closer for me.
Yep.
Just in case. But like, I think what's really important about what you're saying is the relationship aspect.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people kind of like we all get stuck on the numbers. Cause like we trying to do this, we trying to pay bills, or we trying to get gear, or we just trying to get fun money. Whatever your money obligation is, at the end of the day, you're still just trying to get money.
Right.
But sometimes we do just kind of get stuck in that. And we kind of forget about the relationship aspect of the negotiation. Someone's probably a lot more likely to give you money to do something if they know you, if they like who you are. Like you said, in the work, I mean, the work don't follow.
Right.
I'm the same way. I would never say like I'm great at what I do. I'm like, I'm all right.
Right.
You know, I'll let somebody else say
nah,
no.
you like that.
Like, man, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll let somebody else say that.
Yeah.
But and I think the other thing is, I think a negotiation trick is shaping it. And it kind of leads us into like another point. Like, do you prefer your client to give you a budget? Like, client to be like, it was like kind of like the Instagram video. Like, client to be like, yeah, we got $10,000. Like, do you prefer that, or do you prefer to give them the budget?
It's hard to say because when you give somebody the budget, like, or if you tell them how much it costs, sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot. And it's like, okay, you say it's, like you said, $10,000. Maybe they had 50. Like, you never know. Like, they really might have been like, oh, we have $50,000 for this. No worries. Sign a contract today. But on the other end, when you're dealing with clients who may not have as much of a budget, and then they tell you, okay, my budget is only $1,000. It's like, from the jump, at least for me personally, I'm like, okay, now how do I fit within this? Because, and that's just my mindset, and something that I have to kind of grow out of is like, yes, their budget is $1,000, but this costs $4,000. Like, at the end of the day, if you're doing this, that, and XYZ, it costs this much. So, man, like, when it comes to which one is better or which one I prefer, I think I'm more used to just them telling me their budget.
Yeah.
I want to be better. I want to get better at just telling them how much it costs. Because
I mean, what's stopping you from, like, I know you're saying you want to be better. Is it kind of like knowing the cost of things, or like, is it like a profit margin type thing? Because like, you know a day rate. Yeah. Because like, you have your day rate. Yeah. So like, if you had two of you on set, you'd be able to say, hey, I know I need 2 people at this day rate.
I think it's like, I'm still growing. Yeah. It's like, I'm just kind of getting to the point where I'm like, this is my day rate, you know, where I'm standing on that. And it's like, look, if we're not getting here, I'm like I don't know about this. But before, I would say, shoot, half a year ago, I was just like, what you got? You know, I'm just trying to work. Versus like, but now it's like, okay, this is my day rate. This is what I need to make if I'm a, you know, put all this time in. And also like the knowledge you have plays a huge part. Because like when you're first starting, like I said, you just trying to get reps in, like basketball, you're just trying to get reps in at practice. Versus when you already kind of established, you're a starter. Let's put it that way. It's like, all right, I know how many times I'm supposed to be touching ball. I know this play is ran for me. But in the camera world, it's like, you know, I know what value I'm bringing to you now. Like, I know that if we're doing this $5,000, like I'm charging you $5,000 for this, it might make you $50,000. Like, it's the value you bring. So I think that's what I try to focus on. I think to do it more, it's and nothing to it, just but to do it, you know, is like actually write out those proposals, prepare for those calls where, you know, you have written down, okay, this is my day rate. This is how much it's going to cost to edit this many reels and this long form content, how many people I'm going to need. And that comes with learning. Like, before I would just be like, oh, I think it's a cost. I'll be nice. I would be happy if I make $2,000 versus now it's like, nah, like, sorry. I need to think about the entire time, like the entire scope of this project.
Yeah, it's the scope.
Yeah.
It's you know, and I'm not even playing devil's advocate, but I'm on the other side of it.
Really?
I like to provide the client with the budget of what it is, much of like what you're saying, because it's the scope.
Yeah.
It's the team I want to have. It's like the thing is I need to do it.
Right.
And kind of like what you were saying earlier, like the cost is the cost. Like, homie, you can't go into Walmart and be like, I want to pay $2 for milk today.
Exactly.
They can be like, nah, bro. Like, bro, you got to put that back or you stealing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like we do kind of got to get to that point.
Yep.
But then I do always take into factor relationships.
Yeah.
So because there are certain clients where like
might work with them.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'll work with them.
Yeah.
I'll be like, man, you know, the last thing we did was way more than this.
Yeah.
You know, we did a $10,000 project together. Now you want one for $2. You know, sure, I'll show up by myself, throw a camera down and be like, I got you.
Yeah.
But you know, next time, you know what this is.
Right.
And that might be a little extreme example, but in all fairness, it really is about, like what you said, it's about your skill set. I love the analogy with basketball. Because you got to think about the franchise player.
Yeah.
The franchise player get the paper because of what?
The value they provide, the fans they bring in, the points they score, all that stuff.
You know, if you give Steph Curry the rock, he gonna drop that 3.
Exactly.
That's period. And that's the same thing in our industry. It's like you got to get it to the point where clients understand they're hiring you because when you're on site, you're gonna get the job done the first time, the correct way.
Yep.
Period. And that's the value.
Right.
You know. There. Now, when it comes to everything else, whether it's how a project, you know, is it spectacular? Is it flashy? Is this, that, and the other? Yeah, that's the sprinkles. But the core of it is when you're on location, you're capturing and you're getting the job done.
Right.
Yeah. So I really enjoy that.
Yeah, I wanna piggyback on something you said. When you talked about the team you want around. This is something I'm actually going through right now. And I gave the client a budget, scope of work, all this stuff, and how much it would cost for an assistant. And they told me their budget. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna tell you how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
And then we'll reconvene. And they were like, we're trying to get within this budget. Can we look at getting rid of, or adjusting like the assistant rate or just taking away the assistant overall? And I'm like, I understand. I 100% understand, like, from their point of view, why they want to take away the assistant.
Yeah.
But one of the things this client said was, I can come in and help where it's needed. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, you're only going to slow me down now.
Yes.
Like, because you don't know where things go. Like, you just set this whole thing up.
Yeah.
I ain't ask no questions because you know where everything is. Like, even though we work together, of course, I could probably help.
Exactly.
It's a lot easier if I'm just working with somebody who's done this before, who's in this industry, who knows where my small rig tool is. Like,
who knows what that is?
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, how do you expect to help me? And it's like, I'm trying to understand from their point of view. Like, do you think?
Yeah, like you just
what do you think you're gonna do?
They think help is, and it's slight help. They think help is, I'm gonna help you unload the car.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna help bring some upstairs. I'm gonna, little light work.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like you. I think I told you this before. I don't shoot stuff solo no more. Like, it's very like if a contract requires me to shoot something solo, like it's a clearance or something that I can't have someone with me, then I'll shoot that solo.
Yeah.
But I always prefer to have an assistant. And it's not it ain't because I'm lazy. It ain't because like I can't do something by myself. It's just to me it's the power of two.
Yeah.
Like we're both on, like every time we shoot together, we're both on a mission.
Yeah.
Like I'm setting something, you're setting something. If I was by myself, I'll have to set this one camera. Then I have to go set audio. Then I have to go set the lights. Then I have to check everything. So it's like, but clients don't understand that. They think they can do that. It's like, no, you can't. And you might say, hey, I took a production class here. Bro, if you ain't doing this every day, I don't want you nowhere near me. Like
that's exactly what I'm going through.
Like, bro.
Because I'm trying my best not to say no names, no genders, no nothing. But like they said that they worked in advertising, like with the advertising team or something like that, previous role. I'm like, okay, you know what it's like maybe to be on set. But if I say, can you set up this tripod and put my camera...
Advertisement.
Yeah, like, or I'm just, I can't even think if it was advertising.
But I'm saying,
regardless, like...
But they're saying something that isn't like, hey, I either do this or I've done this for a period of time.
Right.
And even with the people that say I've done this, I be very like,
you haven't done it with my camera?
You ain't done it with my camera, my gear. Just let me bring the person that I trust
to
be on set with me, because it's an efficiency thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had shoots together where, I mean, we set up and broke down like 3 times. Ain't no random I can trust to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We talking about 2 locations like, or 4. Like, we talking about multiple breakdowns, multiple setups, loading the car, unloading the car.
Yeah.
Like memory, like it's just
memory
so
cards,
much.
Keeping track of things. It's like, oh, we got that.
Yeah.
Did you do this? Frame rates, like.
Even in my case, because I'm not only shooting with cinema cameras.
Yeah.
So in this case, like, I got my C80, which is cool.
Yep.
I keep my eye on it. I had a project last week, I think, or a week before, and I had my R6 as a B cam. Great camera, does the job. It's B cam. It does what I need to do. But I can't, from the angle that my producer wanted it, I couldn't monitor it.
Yeah.
So
that's tough.
Thank God the interview ended right at 30 minutes, because that's the time. Like, I couldn't see it. So it's just the smallest things. It's like, I'd rather just have somebody who I'm comfortable with, who I can trust, and I know that, you know, I can count on them for pretty much. It's like having a second me, you know, rather than
so
somebody got to teach the whole process.
Would that be like, you know, you're in client negotiations? Would that be a point where you back out? You know, the money's not there, and they don't necessarily want to get you, you know, the proper assistance that you would like to have on location. Is that a moment where you're like, hey, I don't want to do this?
No, I'm not going to say that for me. Because I am more of a run and gun shooter, and I do a lot of projects alone. I know I can do the project alone, but do I want to?
Yeah.
Like, especially it's not like a super entertaining, it's corporate medical stuff. Like, it's nice just to have somebody there to talk to be honest. But as far as your question about like backing out, I wouldn't say that's the first thing that comes to mind. The first thing that comes to mind is like, what else can I, you know, to help them out, you know, because budget is budget. I understand, like, if you got this much money, you got this much money. Like, I'm not going to expect you to, money don't grow on trees. You have to have the money to pay for things. But my first thought is not taking away from what I need. It's quite honestly, it's taking away from what you're asking for. All right. If you want, like you said, 5 reels, the 90-second, this, you know, maybe we gonna drop it down to 2. Or maybe we cut down somewhere else on like what the deliverables are for you. So that's my first thought. And I'm not one to really back out of a project because I like money at the end of the day. And I don't want to I'm not saying that ruins a relationship, but it's like, if this is the first time that I'm trying to get you as a client, I want to try to get you as a client.
Same.
You know, so.
Because I'd rather work with that client. Let me see how they act. Yeah. Like, this might be a one-off. This might be a one-off type budget project for them. And then, you know, next time around, hey, they might have a bigger budget. Right. Or if this is a behavior and I don't want to deal with it, then I decide not to deal with it.
Yeah, you find that out.
Yeah. So, I mean, when's the last time you said no to a client over a project?
Recently.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't feel like I really say no. It's just like, they get the gist from what I say back in the message. Yeah. Or it's like, it's more so these days, the way I say no is more like, oh, I don't really do this anymore.
Yep.
It's just not in the like type of work I do.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, leading up to like Christmas, I got a lot of inquiries for music videos.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody want to do a
there's
Christmas music
not
video.
one music video on my page anywhere.
Yes.
And I'm
yes.
like, I appreciate you reaching out and all, but
Yeah.
unless it's like creatively something that I really want to do and I like the artist, I like the music and the budget's there, that's when I'm gonna say no. It's like, I just
Yeah.
don't want to. And sometimes I shoot myself in the foot. I don't even ask the budget. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Oh, I'm the
what
same.
all do you want?
Yeah.
And then I think, I don't want to do that. Or I don't
Mhm.
even want to ask somebody to help me with this.
Yep.
I'd rather just hand it off to somebody who does it.
Yep.
Because you build relationships like that too a lot. Which is what I'm realizing, especially like in our community, you know, North Carolina.
Yeah.
It's small, you know, you got a small pool of creators and people who do certain things. And it's like, if I can hand this off to you, and I'm not always trying to look at it this way, but I'm like, I'm hoping that you hand something to me that doesn't fit your
Yeah.
criteria,
Yep.
you know? So
That's
I
how
think
it
that's
is.
where I'm at right now.
Yeah. I feel like that's the most times that I say no as well. It's just straight up work I don't do.
Yeah.
You want me to do a wedding? I'm not your guy. You want me to do a music video? I'm not your guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things in the industry I'm just not touching.
Right.
It's not because I can't do it. It's just that I've done it before and I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
not what I'm passionate about. I'm going to show up. It's really going to be about the money.
Right. And I'm going to be miserable.
And I'm going to be miserable the whole time.
Especially if it's not going the right way.
I'm not going to be good company.
Exactly.
Like, at all. But yeah, I think the only other times that I've been saying no a lot to clients is, I mean, obviously if someone completely lowballs you.
Yeah.
You know, somebody with a silly offer for a project and it's just ridiculous. It's like, yeah, I can't do that.
Right.
But really it's just been like, if I can't do it or if my team can't do it, you know, like, hey, I think it was like before Thanksgiving, like that time in November, folks was just going crazy with stuff like the week prior or the week of. I was like, yeah, I just don't have nobody that can do it, you know? So, and at that point, you know, they got to go find somebody else.
Right.
But yeah, I think I want to kind of end this on just us stressing kind of how we started with us stressing that human factor of the relationship. I would say that from the people that I've known, like word of mouth, people referring me, but also once I meet those people, like you said, being a good person, I think that has bought me more business than anything.
Yeah.
In the relationship factor. I think even like when I'm on location and my team and I, if we make a mistake or something falls through, we had a client where there was a deliverable missing on accident. It's like a photo. They needed something. And the strength of the relationship kept us working with that client. Yeah. So I do kind of want to like emphasize, you know, that to people that are like, yeah, it's about the money. It's about, you know, you being a great videographer, editor, cinematographer, whatever you want to call yourself. It's about that too. But really, I think the base of it is the relationships. That's the real part. Because those relationships, those people are going to reach out to you. They may reach out to you earlier before the RFP hits everybody else.
Yeah.
They may tell you certain inside things because they have a relationship with you. And then they're most likely to come back to you because they know who you are, they know your work, they know what you're going to bring to the table. So I think that's kind of, I like that we started with it, but I think that's kind of like a nice little bow to put at the end is like the relationships really matter when it comes to negotiations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, kind of similar to what you said in the beginning of that is like, for me personally, I can't really recall a time that I've done like self-marketing.
Yeah.
You know, other than posting on Instagram or like, I don't even call that really marketing. That's just posting your work. You know, that's just the day and age where we're at. But as far as like your relationships and the people you come in contact with and your job that you do when you're on set, and then the word of mouth aspect is everything, in my opinion. And it's funny, like, if I just think back to my basketball days.
Yeah.
I'm an old basketball player, by the way, guys. So I will refer back to basketball a lot because it just makes sense in my head.
Yeah.
I wasn't the most like focused on the relationships I had with my coaches, my teammates. I was all about basketball.
Yeah.
Which in the camera world, I'm all about the money. But you cannot, that's not going to excel you to where you want to go.
No.
Because at the end of the day, people just want to work with people who do a good job, of course, but like they want to be around. You know, and just as even like society, I've been on a deep dive, like, we going into 2026, I'm thinking about like my friendships, relationships, things that I want to continue in 2026 and get rid of. It's like, all right, I don't want to take any baggage with me.
Yeah.
I don't want to take anything that's really holding me back. I want to clear out space. Like I'm in that mindset. Like I'm thinking about spring cleaning right now.
Yep. I feel you.
But in terms of relationships, it's like I don't want to have clients who it hasn't been a good time, like working with you. Because you could be paying my bills essentially, but if I'm not enjoying it or it's not serving me in any other way other than money, it's like, this ain't really of value to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I could focus in time on doing actual marketing, like marketing myself to different clients who I think I would have a good relationship with.
Yes.
So that's been a lot of what's been on my mind lately as far as, going into 2026 is like, all right, who do I want to work with and not just for the money, but for the experience, so.
Yeah. I mean, to piggyback off of that, it's the same vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm trying to find the clients that I enjoy working with. It's been an enjoyable experience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even creators.
Yeah.
Like we work, like me and you, we work really good together.
Mm-hmm.
But in the past, I've worked with folks that they do great work, but we just can't find a common ground when it comes outside of that.
Right.
So for me, it's like I'm thinking of, I don't want to sound arrogant and be like Kanye, like my presence is a present.
Mm-hmm.
But it is. And like, if you want to be around client, this friendships, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, you have to earn that to be in my space.
100%.
And for me, that's just like what I give folks. It's going to be respect. It's going to be professionalism. It's going to be all the things that you can possibly think of that's on the positive side of it. Good energy. So I feel you on that because I'm not doing this to be like miserable as if I was clocking in to a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy it.
Exactly. Man, I gotta go back to what you just said about not being arrogant and saying like, or if Kanye said your presence is a present, but it really is like, and this is going back on me just like deep diving into how like I want to move in 2026 and things I want to carry with me.
Yeah.
Is, going way off kind of topic where we're at, but in the world that we're in, we're so materialistic in a way. We're so about, what we're wearing, what status symbols in my mind. And it's like, okay, I think this is just me getting older. Frontal lobe is developing. Yeah. What really matters to you? Like what really matters to me? And I'm like, all right, I really care about my family. I care about my relationship with God, and I care about like the people I'm with.
That's real.
The company I keep. And it's like, bro, I don't want to waste time with people I don't enjoy being around because that's all you're going to I don't know what happens after, this life, or even just with when you lose people. It's like their things don't matter. It's like you miss that person. So, who you work with and who you surround yourself with and like the vibe they bring and the presence that they bring is truly the most important. I think everybody should think about that. Do a deep dive into the people you keep around you. Because life is short. I've lost a lot of people recently. Which is why I'm like heavy on this topic. But
it's real though.
You just gotta. It's about the company you keep at the end of the day. That's all I gotta say.
And I mean, that's part of like what this show is. I know I feel like we kind of going off. I mean, we're going off topic a little bit. We're still in relationships.
Yeah.
But that's what this is.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you navigate this world of being this creative entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Both on the creative side, the business side, but even on the personal side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's real.
Yeah.
Like you're not doing this to be miserable.
Right. And I think businesses and personal lives are so intertwined now too.
Yeah.
Like if you think about a lot of the creators that you see, you don't only see their business side a lot of times. Like people are influencers that show what their home life is like. They show what their family life is like. So it's like, if I'm letting you into all that, then okay, I should be selfish with the type of people I want it to let into that. Absolutely. So yeah.
Cool. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the Production Prism. If you like what we talked about today, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.